share your experience from your journey from France to Nepal and Amayandi. No, in the Ruby Valley.
And you want also to we present our school and our association?
Sure. Feel free to.
Okay.
Because this goes in online, so we don't have any the
compulsory time slot kind of thing. Also, we can go.
No time limit. We can talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So I'll start. Okay. Introduce myself in first. So
Global IME Bank, सबैका लागि bank.
nice to meet you. I'm Julian Kramer. Actually, I'm almost 24, and so yeah, actually I came in Nepal thanks to Mission Ganeshimal Association. It's an association from our engineering school in France called AgroParisTech, the best one in France in agronomic field. And yeah, I'm in the association. I'm the director of sponsor. And yeah, I'm here for my trip, in humanitarian trip.
So nice to meet you. I'm Alice Bouchard, and well, I'm in the same school as Julien, so AgroParisTech, and we went to Nepal thanks to Mission Ganeshimal Association. So we left France on the 11th of July, and we arrived on the 12th of July, I think.
Yeah.
So we arrived in Kathmandu, and then the mission started. So the mission was made possible thanks to all of the work we have done before in advance. So during all the years, so 2023 and 2024, we did some work on the environment, on the education, and also on a health program in the villages. I was part of the environmental team, so we did some work on plants, on greenhouses, also on trash cans that could be installed in the villages. And then we went to those villages by trekking, and we started our mission on the 20th of July.
Yeah, we start the trek, 4 days of trek, the 20th, and in Ruby Valley, yeah.
It is Olympic Games in your country after 200 years, but you guys are leaving your country, coming to Nepal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, how does it feel?
Well, well, that's okay. That's okay. We escaped the
The fury of
the fury. That's a word.
But yeah, that's quite ironic because like you said, it's been a century since we had the Olympic Games in our country. So this is the year, and we're living. So we weren't able to watch the games because we hadn't any internet. But actually, that felt very good, very relaxing. So during the trek, we were just in the nature with all of our friends. And even though it was very challenging and very hard because of the humidity, of the heat, and we did a lot of climbing. Actually, we climbed maybe 1,000 meters in one day.
Oh yeah.
So quite challenging, but very, very inspiring, and it was very good to do that with all of our friends.
So the same question to both of you. So when you were planning to go to the Mission Ganeshimal campaign, staying at your home in France, so what was the picture in your mind about Nepal?
Oh.
So after descending at the Nepal Tribhuvan International Airport, so what was the differences and what were the similarities compared to what you made picture in your mind?
Well, that's a good question because I talked to my dad of this question a few days ago. Okay, I imagine Nepal's like has many Buddhist shrine and like very Buddhism and very relaxed, and okay, there is part of them like that. About the architecture, like in Kathmandu, there is a special architecture that's totally different than in my mind. And yeah, the ambience is more. There is more people than I thought, actually, and yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but there is similarities thanks to the Buddhism. But I didn't know, for example, that there is also Hinduism also. So I didn't know. I didn't know how to expect exactly. I imagined like we have a cartoon in France called Avatar, and I imagine Nepal like in this cartoon. So that's why.
Your point of view.
When in France, I didn't do many researches about Nepal because I wanted to get a very authentic point of view when I arrive. So I think I imagine it a bit fuzzy and not very organized. And I was very surprised when I came to Kathmandu because it's so alive and actually everything is very organized. Even though the traffic, it's very, as French people, it's very surprising because you have to be very careful when you cross the road and you have to be confident and go straight to the other side. But I don't know, Nepali people are very good pilots because they manage to drive between us and not crush us.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting.
For example, in 1 month, we saw only one accident.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's strange. Because of the traffic, they're totally crazy. We don't know, but or good pilots, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, we have that superpower. We can just do like that, and we can stop everything.
Yeah, or 7 life like cat. Okay.
Sometimes it's not even like that. Yeah. We have that kind of superpower.
Nepali power.
Yeah,
You say Nepali power.
that's come from our food, dal bhat.
Dalbat, yeah. Dalbat power, 24 hour. Yeah.
There is that saying, dal bhat power, 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, did you try dal bhat?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, every day.
For
Every
2
day
weeks,
for 2
every
weeks.
day.
So, how nostalgic are you thinking about the French food cooked at your home, cooked at your university, something like that? Are you missing French food here?
I think a bit, but just like everybody, when you go on a trip, you miss your home. But I'm really glad I'm here because we get to see another city, we get to see another country with different cultures, and it's so alive and people are so nice and welcoming. That's what struck me the first day I came here. People are very welcoming. You can ask for help at any time. So yeah, I miss some parts of France, but not so much actually. I expected to miss more France, but I'm cool here. I'm
Yeah,
good.
when you're in Kathmandu, it's okay. We do not miss friends that much because we're in the hotel and that's okay, you know. So it's a city and that's okay. But when I was, in my opinion, when I was in villages, you know, the fact that we take shower with the cold water of the river
I think that was so
every
fun.
day. Wow! And even for us, we don't like, you know, as flex as you, and when you have to go to restroom, and that's complicated. Oh my God! For us, I almost broke my knee. No, that's complicated, but that's okay. And according to, about the food, okay, about the food, we miss meat. You know, French meat. You know, yeah, like the huge piece of meat, but that's okay. For example, the dal bhat, I thought that comment tu dis, j'en aurais marre.
Fed up. I will be fed up.
Yeah, I would be fed up about dal bhat, but that's okay. You can eat one, not 2, one every day. It's okay. It's okay, but yeah.
Twice a day, not twice a day.
Not twice a day. It's maybe a little bit too much.
What?
So
For me.
You missed a lot of France in your country. So do you find France here also, some point of France coming to Kathmandu?
Yeah, because many people speak French actually, and we were surprised because when we went to visit some places, the guides offered to speak French for us. So I didn't even imagine that people would speak French here because it's so far away, and I don't think I didn't think it was the main language to learn here, but many people speak it. So yeah, that part was very very comfortable actually. Even though we spoke English, we knew that maybe some French words they would understand. But yeah, some French parts. Well, in the villages actually, we were also surprised that many people are
Christians.
I didn't expect it, so yeah, a very good surprise. And so we get to go to the mass with them and to sing with them, to pray with them. So a very, very good surprise.
Yeah, and I was interesting about the story that why they are Christian, and a guide explained me that it's because the Korean people came in Ruby Valley to convert a part of them, and the story, you know, because Korean people are Christian for maybe 500 or 600 years, and after the World War II, Korean people decide to came on the continent to come on the continents to convert small countries at Christian, and the whole story is very interesting but strange but interesting. Yeah, they're very nice in general.
So let's talk about your humanitarian mission.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Now the 30 you two guys are here. So where are 28 guys? So when do you meet together? How do you plan? So what's going on?
Well, so we have some roles for each person. So we have an environmental team, education team, health team, and president, vice president, and some people
Sponsor team.
sponsor team, sorry, and some people responsible for materials and all of those things. So everything is very organized in advance. So when we come to Nepal, we just have to meet with the local guides and with Kul, who is the president of a trekking company. Actually, so everything was organized before. Then we came to Nepal and we just went to the villages, and we did all the work there because Sherpas and porters brought the materials in the villages. So we had copybooks, we had pens, we had trees, we had seeds, erasers,
Yeah,
everything for kids at school. So we came into the villages, we gave these materials to them. They were very happy, so it was...
So how do you communicate with the locals? Which language? In English?
In English,
Yeah,
and we had
English.
also translator, you know, because guides know to speak English for sure, and they can translate between us.
But actually, we didn't have to speak, to use the translators because many people spoke English in the villages, especially children. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a very good level in English.
Especially the guys.
Yeah, even better than their moms. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that's normal because it's not the same period and the same age. So and the mission only started 12 years ago. It's been 12 years since French people from our school came into Nepal and did the same thing that we did every year.
In the same Ruby Valley, they have been
Yeah,
coming.
same villages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So history of how many years?
12 years.
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
You guys are the 12th group that
Yeah,
came to
yeah.
came to
Yeah,
Nepal
12th
for this
group.
purpose.
12th batch.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, we are the 12th team.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So what are the difficulties in Ruby Valley? We talk about the naturally it's okay. People are also okay. So what are the difficulties about infrastructure?
Okay, first to reach villages, the trek. The trek is so hard. I don't know how Nepali people can do that, but they can wear. I saw. Okay, we were not able to wear our bag during all the trek, so I complained. We had a porter. He was his name is Prabin Gurung. He was 21 or 22 years old, and he can wear 50 kilos during weeks on the trek. They are all so impressive. Maybe that's the Dalbat, the Dalbat power. And yeah, they're so amazing. And yeah, that was very difficult. You know, the heat also. You know, we climbed a lot and we walk a lot. We walk around of 50 and 60 kilometers in total to go there. So yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
And-
and the monsoon also was
yeah.
very scary. Big rains. The first day
Yeah,
of trek,
Yeah.
so we were a bit behind the schedule, so we had to speed up. But the big rain came, and it was really impressive because in like 20 minutes, all of the roads became rivers with a high current, and I was actually I fell into a river.
She fell into a
And
river.
the guy just catch me, but
We
in a
were
second,
free
I
to
was
catch
just
her.
down and goodbye.
Yeah, because our bag we were in late compared to the group. You know, and the group was in the villages. We were near to the
When you were
villages.
traveling, the river was already The road was already river.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's impressive. Like in 20 minutes, you can walk anywhere because you
Yeah.
have water like
Here,
at the knee.
at the knee. yeah,
Yes,
that-
very scary actually. So we thought, oh my god, if this is like this every day, it's gonna be difficult. But hopefully,
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
our first day was particularly difficult because we woke up earlier, really early. We had like 8 hours of bus, stuff like that.
no, the
6
first day is 5 hours.
5 hours? Okay, my bad. So like 5 hours of bus, and then we started the trek, and my bag was too heavy, and because of the sun, I had a huge sunburn also. It was too sunny for me. I had a big headache. That was difficult, and then the monsoon, and directly there. And then so that was really difficult, and we arrived to the first village. We can see the village, thanks to the monsoon, and yeah, we were flood. We were like totally
It
flood.
is very difficult to go through that situation, but very interesting to tell to others.
Yeah.
When you go back to your country, you can tell the interesting.
Yeah,
story.
exactly.
Yeah, it's very.
The hardship is very
Hard memories,
hard-
but good memories.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like giving up? Oh, sit where I am. I just feel like going home due to such condition. Have you ever felt like giving up all these programs or project in the middle way?
Giving up,
Giving
Quoi?
up.
abandonné.
Oh no,
Going back to France.
No.
no, because you're here, so do it. And I wanted to do it, so I have to do.
How many days left for you guys?
Here in Kathmandu,
In Kathmandu?
In
Well,
Nepal. In Nepal.
Ah, in Nepal.
we leave
Yeah.
tomorrow.
We will leave tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, you are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1 month we're here.
We're sad. I don't want to leave.
I go to Delhi just after alone.
flying to Delhi.
Yeah, after,
to Paris, right?
and I stay in Delhi for 5 days, just to visit Agra and
For the personal visit.
yeah, exactly.
You will fly to France.
Yeah, I come back to France. Yeah.
I mean, where is the transit? Dubai or Delhi?
Delhi.
Delhi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
with
All 30 people will fly to Delhi.
Yeah, we have an airplane with almost every member of the team on the airplane. So we take off from Kathmandu at I think it's 7 p.m. tomorrow. So we arrive in 7 or 9 p.m. I don't remember, and we arrive in.
1.5 hours.
Yeah, so it must be 9 p.m. because we arrive at 11 p.m. In Delhi. Then we have a 13-hour long transit, and then we go back to France.
For the people in India, even to travel from Delhi to South India is very far, more than 2
Yeah.
hours. But for them to come to Kathmandu, it is less than 1.5 hours.
Yeah,
So many Indian tourists come from Delhi to Kathmandu, and they are in Thomel.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
They
good.
like drinking, they like dancing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a nice trip to
Yeah.
do a short
Yeah.
trip. Okay, good.
Oh, I didn't know that you guys are leaving tomorrow. So, what are the things from humanitarian point of view and as a person? So, what are you taking away? The good things, and what are the things that you want to forget?
Well, I think, in my opinion, coming to the villages made me realize that I have a lot of chance to live in France because we have some comfort. We have just networks that works. We have transports and everything like this. And when you live in this country, you don't realize that anywhere else, maybe they don't have all of those things. So you just realize that you can live with the most important thing, like just your health, some food, some good food, and a small river down just to have a bath. And it's very good like this. So yeah, it made me realize I'm very lucky, actually.
As the moment as you have Dalbat is okay.
Talbot power.
No, yeah, I realized that in France, we are very lucky, but that we are also, we have the useful of the network and our comfort of living, and it's totally different in villages. And as Alice said, they don't especially. We realize that during the moment you have what you need, you really need like food and un toit, merde, a roof. Yes, it's okay, and they live like that, and no,
Yeah, but one thing
they are impressive in general.
one thing I'll never forget is the smile of the children.
Oh yes,
Like oh my god, they're so cute, and they just come to you and hug you, and they're feeling so happy to see you. Uh, yeah, it was amazing because you sometimes when you do humanitarian mission, you feel like you maybe you want to conquer conquer
Concrete.
a country because you come here and you bring all of your knowledge and all of your materials there. So I don't like that part of humanitarian mission, but we really tried to be modest and to
Oh, yeah.
bring only the things that they needed and they asked for. So when you see the smiles of the children, when you bring them copybooks and pens and pencils, things that are so common in France, but for them it's like, oh my god, it's amazing. You're just so happy to give them this small pleasure. So
And I
It's
remember that at his moment also, we were like uncomfortable, you know. We felt like, you know, colons. We are welcoming like colons, and we give the 10. Give this. We gave this, you know, some materials, and we were really uncomfortable with the situation where all people, you know, gave us presents, you know, to thank us, and yeah, that was really strange, but we were happy to give to give them some, you know, materials for study, and but I remember, yeah, the smile and also the look of children's. That was very
There
good.
is a village area in France also, the rural part of France. So what are the something similarity between the people in rural France and people in rural Nepal?
Wow.
I think
common?
yeah,
1 point, 2
I
points
think
of-
the way of living is quite the same. Well, not the same, but quite the same because in France, in rural France, we don't have the internet, we don't have networks or things like that. Well, it's very rare,
Oh no.
but so they don't have this either here. Also, you have these beautiful landscapes. Well, in the Ruby Valley is just amazing. These landscapes, like we woke up early some day just to get up on the mountain and have the view of Ganesh Himal,
Of the rising sun, you know.
of the rising sun.
And that was, yeah.
But actually this is not the right time for the trekking, you know. Trekking
Yeah,
is
because
in
of rain.
autumn season. But this is the rainy season. So this is the good time for staying inside, something like that. People go to the field, they plow their field. So this is the harvesting, this is the planting time in Nepal.
Yeah, okay.
And this is not a trekking time, but still you did manage to trek, right?
Yeah, we
So
have,
you can tell the story like most of the French people, they come here for trekking in autumn season. They come here for climbing in the spring season.
yeah.
So you are in different season. So the season of your arrival is also interesting for them.
Yeah, because
You can tell a different story because the views that they get during the autumn of the Ganesh Himal is completely different from the view that you get in rainy season.
Yeah, totally. And the lights were amazing. But we had amazing guides also because the road was very dangerous at some points. So if we don't have the guides to tell us, well, we can't go there, we have to go to make a small detour. Sometimes I think we made like a 3-hour long detour just to avoid a very dangerous landslide. Rivers landslide, yeah, because of the monsoon, some roads completely disappear and they were dragged by the water. So we had to make
Yeah.
some detour, and very impressive. We have some pictures of a landslide, almost
I have many.
400 meters long. Very impressive,
Ah, yeah.
and
That,
we climbed it actually. But the guides were amazing, and they made sure that we were safe, and they made
actually,
everything safe.
that place she described is apparently the most dangerous place of the Ruby Valley, and one of the most dangerous places of Nepal. Apparently, and we go through the top three of the most dangerous places in Ruby Valley.
Yeah, but it was amazing because we get.
But we
to-
did it.
Any,
Yeah,
any
it's
injury,
hurt.
any injury in your body, any hardship you felt during your stay at Ruby Valley?
I'm sorry.
Any injury in your body, falling down, something like that?
Go on.
Especially me. Yeah, I have you know, a problem on my knee. Sometimes I have like water inside, you know, and yeah, it just my knee is becoming fluffy. And I had a huge pain also there.
So how many kg did you lose?
How many kilos?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think according to my body and because I know myself, maybe 5 or 6 kilos.
You how many kilograms?
I don't know. I don't think I lost any weight actually. I think I may gain some weight.
Unfair. It's unfair.
But no, for me it's not good to gain some weight. But because of the food was very good, but lots of fried things, so lots of oil. And
It's
I
really
think,
oily. Yeah.
Maybe I gained some weight. I don't know, but maybe. I don't think I lost any weight eventually.
Wow, we will see. We'll check back in
Yeah,
France.
Check in France.
Every time I go to trekking, I lose at least 1 kilo or 1.5 kilo.
Okay.
Because we have to walk a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
For,
so
A
if you
trek.
don't lose your weight, that means you didn't go through the adventure.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I did it. Trust
So,
me.
so with my 6 kilos, I discovered another word. Yeah.
So you did a very good amount of adventure.
Yeah.
6 kilo means too much.
That is really impressive.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have a friend. I think he lost maybe 7 or 8 kilos because he had a very heavy bag, maybe a 23 kilos bag. So yeah, I think he lost a lot. He just
So you guys are here doing this humanitarian project from last 12 years, right? And you might have heard from your previous batch also. So what kind of changes you guys noticed in this Ruby Valley? Have you noticed any kind of changes?
Yeah.
Especially we don't know because we didn't see Ruby Valley before, but apparently, people are more interesting by English, by the teaching. Yeah. Huh?
health issues.
Yeah, health issues also, and studies in general. And they want to go in Kathmandu after. Parents told us, some parents, the ones speaking English, told me that when they are like 18, 20 years old, they now the actual generation come to Kathmandu or in India also to make studies, and that was not the case 10 years before, 10 years ago, my bad. And so that's maybe the main point of changes.
But
Yeah.
before going, we had a feedback from the previous team, so we could adjust, the things that the villages wanted or not. So when we went to the villages, we've seen the docos. That's the trash cans they use. So the ones of the last year was still here, and this year we did something different because we wanted to plant trees. That was a demand of the Ruby Valley people. So we brought trees, fruit trees, and also normal trees. From France, yeah.
No. We
not
cannot.
sure.
We keep them higher in the mountains.
Yeah. We we bought them here, and we brought them in the villages. But unfortunately, many of the trees died because of the rain and of the slides. But this is a good step.
Yeah, that was sure. But I know mine survived because I did one, and mine survived because I put a lot of rocks. I used to grow some plants in France. I have some greenhouses in my house, so I'm okay with that. And I put a lot of rocks, to avoid the water.
So most of the time you were offline, no internet, right?
Yeah.
So when you get to talk with your family, so how did you talk?
Depends where. Okay, but in Chalish we didn't have any network. But when we were in Sertung, we had one hotspot, 2-minute walk, so it's okay. But it doesn't work every time because of the monsoon and because of the weather in general, or not especially the monsoon. But when it's cloudy, apparently the network doesn't work. But that's okay. And when you're at this point, you can speak to your family, you send messages, and personally I called my dad, so that's okay.
So what was his questions? Your dad questions?
That question? Are you okay? Are you safe?
But we before going, we told our parents that maybe we wouldn't have any internet, so they were aware that maybe communication would be difficult, just so they wouldn't get stressed. My mom can be stressed if I don't respond in like 24 hours. So I told her, don't worry, it's okay. But also some members of the team took an eSIM card just to be safe in case there is any problem. So we had 3 eSIM cards, I think.
Yep.
One in every villages. So Chalish, Kersha, and Shertung.
eSIM card, nice.
Yeah, eSIM card.
Yeah, but-
very useful.
Yeah, but only NTC works. Ncell doesn't work. So I have an Ncell SIM card. So
Yeah, we bought Ncell cards and it
doesn't work.
didn't work, so it's okay. But actually, it was very soothing for me and very relaxing to not have any Wi-Fi because you're not so stressed after.
It was like internet fasting in Nepal, right?
I'm sorry.
It was like internet fasting.
Yeah, and it's very soothing just to be calm and enjoy the sounds of nature and just chill. We did a lot of cards play. We learned some games. We shared our lives. So just normal human interactions, basically. We just had the most common interactions, and it's very very good to have that sometimes, just to disconnect from the world and focus on the moment.
So when you go back to your country, and if you have to brief about your travel to Nepal to the 13th team who will come next year or maybe the next year or next year. So what are the messages that you want to give them? What are the things to consider before going to Nepal? And what are the things that they should consider while traveling to Ruby Valley?
Yeah. Enjoy the trip. Okay, take an NTC card, not an Ncell.
Well, I don't think it's very useful actually.
But yeah, it's not useful if you want a break.
Get prepared to convert the road into rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Get ready to fall into the river.
Get ready for the 400-meter long
Landslide.
the fact that the trek is not that easy. They say this. They say the trek is really easy, so don't worry. And in fact, no, that wasn't.
Because we took another road than the one they took the year before, so they couldn't know it was going to be this hard. But yeah, I think it would be good to tell them it's challenging and physical, but you can do it. You will be so proud when you do it after.
Just be prepared to take a shower in very cold water from river. Maybe
Yeah.
that was also suggestion.
Yeah, for the
Did
show.
you do any fishing there? Did you kill the fish in the river?
No. We didn't see some fishes in.
Fish there.
No, I didn't see fishes.
We see frogs.
Frogs. Miguel, je sais pas comment on dit.
Spiders.
Yes, a huge, you know the huge spider like that.
And snakes.
Tropical snakes. I saw 2 of the most venomous snakes in Nepal. A blue one, a small blue one, and also a viper brown one. So yeah, huge frogs. Oh,
And
limaces, comment on dit?
Lots of liches.
Oh,
Lychee.
lichis.
Lichis.
Lichis, yeah.
In Nepali, lychee.
Zaka.
Zuka.
Zuka.
Oh, okay.
Zuka.
Okay.
Zuka, yeah.
You can remember Zuckerberg and Zuka.
Well, lots of them. We have many
I'm-
bruises from.
But I'm lucky, I had only 3, so it's okay for me.
But yeah, it can be quite impressive when you get
But there is leech therapy, right? Do you know the leech therapy?
no.
Yeah, I know, yes, I know, of course. They put many H's on your body.
Ah yes.
There is a belief
Yeah.
that I think this is the belief in China or maybe Japan or some country.
China, yeah.
They believe that if the leeches are in your body, they only drink the contaminated blood,
Yeah,
Yeah.
impure blood.
not the
yeah.
pure blood. It is the belief. So when I go to the trekking, I don't throw the leeches. If
Okay.
the leeches is so big, I throw away
Yeah.
because I'm afraid of the big
Okay.
one. But if it is small, like very small one, then I let them drink the
Okay.
blood.
Well, okay.
I saw that in the United States, but I didn't know it was done in Japan and in Korea, in China.
In China, yeah.
In China, the East Asian people, they do a lot of things and they are good at many things.
Okay, but
Like Japan, Korea, and China, they have many ways of eating. They have many ways of treating patients. So
Okay, so leeches are part
Yeah.
of the treatment.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it is called leech therapy.
Personally, I remove it because you know it's bleeding for a long time after. So yeah,
But
You-
it's fun.
well, yeah,
But I think leech were very happy because they get to drink the new blood from.
exactly. With more cholesterol.
Yeah. They had different taste maybe.
Maybe that's why we lost weight because of leeches.
Yeah, I lost 6 kilos
They
of blood.
drank all of the oily things.
Questions any?
So you mentioned that under the environmental section you guys did a plantation thing, and under the education section you guys did distribution of some
Stationery items.
stationery
We did
item.
lessons also.
So
We gave
what
lessons.
about the in a health section? What you guys did in a health sector?
Yeah, we give them some, you know, advice like to how wash your hands, how brush your teeth between after lunch. We give them some vitamins also. I know that we bring a lot of medicine
Yeah, medicines.
medicines, and we don't give medicines to the population. We give at
Hospital.
yeah, like on hospital and office, and that's
Because
it.
there's an hospital in Shertung, so we had a medical team. So that was Camille, Marguerite, 16, and
Yep.
Philippine.
Ah, good.
So we had this medical team that was charged. Their job was to give people multivitamins, and they had some missions also at the hospital in Shertung. To come see the patients, see how health was done in Shertung. What did they do? Yeah, they learned the children how to wash their hands.
Yeah.
They made a little song.
They wrote a
Very
song.
nice. And they
Wash,
also did
wash,
some
wash.
prevention in classes. If you get a stroke, if you get something in your throat and you can breathe, so they showed they show children how to do in these situations by doing some acting. So it was very fun. The children loved it.
Yeah, some first aid acts.
So how was the awareness regarding the mainly with the menstruational hygiene about in the teenagers,
The village ladies.
village ladies?
How did you?
Have you noticed something?
This question to Alice. So, how was the menstruational health of the young girls in the village?
Yeah.
The health of young girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The health of young girls.
The menstrual health.
Menstrual
the
health.
menstruation thing like that.
Oh,
Mental.
okay. Actually, I was surprised to learn that they had some products, hygienical products, and they gave them free to the girls. Yeah, they are quite aware of all of those things according to like things like menstruations or just sexuality. These things they learn from their mothers, or they have the hospital in Shertung that can help them. So I think it's quite advanced. Actually, I imagine it to be
Primitive one.
to be primitive, but they know lots of things about that. So
Because you are the 12th batch, so other batch also taught. They took it
yeah,
to
I
here.
think so. Yeah,
And it is, they have the data internet, they see online.
yeah. They have phones, they have
Yeah.
internet, they have
You
Wi-Fi.
know, Nepal is completely different before the internet and after the internet.
Some guides told us the main problem for children is video games of war. They are playing every time, even in classroom. So yeah, that was strange to discover that.
Yeah, because in France we have this problem also, and we didn't know that in those villages we have this problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you didn't imagine chores, you didn't imagine the video games, but you got that.
yeah, quite surprising. But it's good because it means that the villages are developing themselves. So it's good because children have an access to the open world. They know what's going on. I think it's very beneficial for them.
So anything that we did not ask you, but you want to tell to the audience?
Well, I think the main thing is you can go to Nepal close eyes because it's a very good country. I loved it, especially Kathmandu, because it's very alive and people are so nice. We met a Nepali guy in the airport, and he explained us everything about Nepal, Kathmandu, what you must do, what you can't do. It was very, very interesting. And yeah, do some trekking in the Ruby Valley. The landscapes are just amazing, and you get to see the sunrise, the rising sun, and also the sunsets just behind the mountains, and you get these views of the Ganesh Himal. It's just amazing. We don't have this in France, so amazing.
You have the Mount Blanc, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blanc. How do you pronounce that?
Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc.
Yeah,
The tallest peak in the
in France. Yeah.
France, right?
Yeah.
And there is a lady, Nepali climber. Her name is Lakpa Phuti Sherpa,
Okay.
and she was the deputy leader of the first Sherpa women climbing team in Mount Everest. It was in 1993.
Okay.
So before climbing Everest, she was in Switzerland. She went to France. She climbed Mount Blanc,
Okay.
come back and practice a lot in other little small peaks of Nepal, and she climbed to the Everest.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, we have that, and she can speak fluent French also.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So a
And
lot
you
of-
know her?
Yeah, she's my friend. She's in my Facebook also.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you were living here more than 2 days, I could have met her.
Oh,
Oh,
But you are flying tomorrow, so it's-
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
too
So,
bad.
yeah.
Oh,
maybe
amazing.
if she come in France.
There is a mountaineering school in Nepal. Bachelor in, if you want to study bachelor in mountaineering, we have that course in Nepal. The first time in the
Okay.
world.
Yeah.
The first
You
one in the
can,
world?
yeah, you can climb the mountain. You can study the mountain.
Wow.
Okay.
Amazing.
So
Yeah.
climbing and studying. And this was the first university level course in the mountaineering, and she was the lady that started that project.
Okay, well.
So this is also part of the French, gym. She went there, and in Nepal there is a, the popular, sometime unpopular, Yeti Airlines. Have you heard about it? Yeti
Hey.
Airlines.
HE Airlines?
Yeah, the Buddha Air, Yeti Airs are the top brand in Nepal.
Yeah.
Buddha Airlines?
Yeah.
Buddha Airlines, I know. And
Yeah, and that Yeti Airlines, the owner, he also speaks very good French. And when he established his airlines, and the first money that he got was from a guy from France.
Okay.
He
Okay.
said, "I want to start airlines," and he
Okay.
went to the banks, and they didn't give him loan.
Okay.
So he called to his friend, the billionaire trekker friend he met in Nepal. "Oh, my friend, I want to have the airlines. No problem, I'll give you." He gave him loan. He started the airlines business, and he paid back within 1 year.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a lot of stories like that in France. So your last words, he told about her point of view. Now your turn.
Wow. Je dois dire quoi là?
C'est ton point de vue sur le Népal.
Ouais, my point of view, wow, really good country. We were with my dad. We were totally surprised, and we liked a lot the country. About the landscape, yeah, it's amazing. And I met some guys in Kathmandu, or said they showed me, their birthplaces also, like a waterfall, and that was crazy. That's crazy. You have really, really beautiful landscapes, and I like the country. I like the country. That maybe the main point. People are really nice. Really helpful in general. Children are so nice. Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, I remember especially two of them. One girl was, yeah, really, really, really cute, and one, it was the star, the best one for each one. He called Daniel. he had, he was every time pantless. Every time. And I had him on my shoulders.
Oh, okay.
I have the picture, the video. I have it now. No, it was they're amazing, and yeah, they're really enjoy to share the cultures, and that was a pleasure to discuss with our guides. I learned a lot, about the system of caste in Nepal, about the story of Nepal, about many things, and yeah, that was really, really, really interesting in general, to know how they live, where they live, and everything. Yeah, that was really a really, really, really good experience for me. And
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
oh yeah,
Thank you.
Dan Nebat.
Then that's